I'm here first thing in the morning. Overwatch didn't go very well, so I'm going to wash the taste of Blizzard out of my mouth with some Fleekazoid. Now, this is about pirate Yakuza game. I've never played a Yakuza game, and I can't remember ever playing a pirate game. So let's see what he has to say about this. I've heard nothing but good things so far.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not
Okay, here we go.
power, it's
Imposing my feminine dominance, brother. Yar, pimp! Sorry, didn't mean to hit you with the hard yar right out of the gates. I've just been very pepped up ever since they shut down all those Hooters. Now where am I supposed
I
to
forgot
find
they shut
me
down
future
Hooters.
wife? I still haven't replaced my go-to airline.
Where did we land on Femboy Hooters? Anybody opening that up anytime soon? Nothing wrong with Femboys or Hooters. Hooters Air. You really want to see a Hooters fly? Oh, yeah, I guess owls already fly. We're not talking about anything else other than owls. Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter. It's Sunday.
Anyways, after 84 long years, the Japanese have returned to Hawaii, this time bearing
Too soon, brother. Too soon.
gifts. A gift that combines two of the greatest things there are: pirates and Yakuza. Yakuza games are like if cocaine
I would've said
did
clown girls.
LSD, then smoked a bowl.
Japan before and after the nukes right here.
And Hawaiians are like high-level Florida men.
Fuck. God damn you. Let me get a picture of that license plate, buddy. I'm sending that to my lawyer, you fuck.
In Pirate Yakuza, all it takes is minutes to go from some poor lady mourning
Notice
the
that
loss of her
face.
entire family to a 60-year-old man blasting the Angry Birds theme while he drifts in his pirate ship, shooting his laser-powered purple cannon, at a
Wait, if it's modern day, why are there pirate ships? Maybe I missed something. Also, what is this? What is happening? What is... I was about to say, he has no chin, or he has every chin. I don't know. This is very confusing for me.
ship full of clowns, then
I'm not
topping it
awake
off
enough for
by
this.
strafing their poop deck with a fully automatic, non-lethal flintlock. That sentence only even exists in a Yakuza game, and that's the abbreviated version. Every time I think these games can't get any wilder, they add an entire mini-game that's basically Duck Hunt. If instead of reacting to ducks flying out of the trees, you're reacting to old up guys jumping out from behind a dumpster.
That's way better than Duck Hunt. If they replace the U with an I, that's clever and hilarious.
There is not a single franchise that has as much fun as Yakuza does, and when I get a spare lifetime, I plan on finishing every single one of these games that sit permanently.
They're all on Game Pass, I think. At least I know most of them are. I've seen it on there, and I'm like, oh, I might get around to playing it. No. They always seem really daunting and long, and like it's going to take up a huge chunk of my life. I'm not prepared to give up.
On my hard drive waiting to give me joy. But one of the things I find most interesting about Yakuza is that it shows how
Crane
simple
game.
fun can be, therefore accentuating how incompetent you have to be to make something that isn't fun. Like, let's say
Huh, weird. Interesting. I wonder who else could have made a pirate game that wasn't fun. Who Ubisoft could have done that?
for example, I don't know, you throw the GDP of Bosnia on making a pirate game, and then you don't even put
forgot
any
that was
shipboarding in
government
it. Or how
funded.
about you're making a new addition to your franchise all about jumping and stealth, then you make an entire character that cannot fucking jump or be stealthy. Or you pilfer the Singaporean government's booty and only have this mini game to show for it. Pirate Yakuza was made in a cave with a box of scrap. It's built like a hot dog. It's just the assholes and elbows of all the other Yakuza games made probably about a god.
Not like they need. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you find what you're good at, keep doing it. I mean, that's what From Software does, and it's clearly working for the people who make Yakuza.
Damn year, and yet their weakest mini game is fucking golf. That's right, an entire goddamn sport. A sport that I lost an entire evening to, by the way. Listen, we'll get back to the UB slop in a second. I'm like the John Daly of putt-putt. That's right.
Oh, that guy's a legend. That guy knows what he's doing. I watched that, I believe it was Sunny V2 video about him. Super awesome guy. I mean, I probably wouldn't hang out with him. I mean, he seemed cool, but he also seemed like he has a lot of problems, and I don't want to get wrapped up in. But he seems like a cool guy.
I'm severely overweight and I have a gambling problem. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
It's not a problem if you make millions of dollars golfing. You could gamble as much as you want. He still has millions of dollars left.
Trick to sticking your balls in that hole is a gentle touch. I'm telling you, it's way harder to lose this game than it is to win it.
Well, that's embarrassing.
This is not a natural storm that will...
Storm is Marvel.
Wow, sunk it. Or the trick could be aiming your balls towards the audience and then cranking it as hard as you possibly can.
Well, that worked.
Or the trick could be aiming on top of the hole, then cranking the ball in the opposite direction of the wind. Or the trick could just be not cranking the ball at all.
Yeah, there you go. Remember out, guys.
Listen, the point
Don't
is,
crank
the
it.
trick can be whatever you want it to be as long as you have a copy of Premiere Pro. But for now, let's circle back to Ubisoft. I mean, if we're already talking about the minigames,
Oh,
let's
he
just
has a
talk
copy
about
of
them,
Sony,
right?
huh?
I thought I wouldn't enjoy
That's
playing
interesting.
bingo until I was old and couldn't get hard anymore. But as it turns out, you don't have to be old. Bingo's actually kind of the bee's knees, pimps. And even better news, we can beat it using the same trick that we just used on regular golf. Can't get your platform to work with you, brother?
Ooh, that
Happens
one
to
looks
the best
rough.
of us. Yeah, the trick here is taking $50 and heading on down to a whorehouse in Chihuahua. See, what did I tell you? History is written by the autist with pirated Adobe software. You never forget that. Minigames in Pirate Yakuza range from being hit by a Honda while delivering someone's Little Caesars to bros being guys doing man things in a heterosexual manner. But if you're in the Middle East, that minigame probably didn't make it out to you guys. So instead, check out
Oh,
Explosive
definitely not.
Baseball
Definitely
Tetris. And this
not.
one, you smack balls and wait to see which one blows up the entire building.
This is actually way easier than fucking the rest of their baseball. Oopsie.
Wow, sunk it. Hang on a second, it's just dawned upon me that we haven't actually even reviewed the game yet in this review. You know what, if we made it this far, why start now? This next minigame... This is some shit the CIA probably used to torture Iraqis, Marty. The type of minigame that fundamentally breaks a man and has him coming out of the other end knowing every line in the Bible, Marty. Has
I have
him
no
shitting
idea
out
what this
the side
movie
and
is.
Watching The Price is Right at 2 o'clock on a
It feels like I
Tuesday,
should know what
Marty.
it is,
Has
though.
him eating well-done steaks and jerking off to softcore, Marty. This ain't the type of rock-bottom men come back from, Marty. Come on, you little green bastard. You better get in that goddamn hole. You better stay up, you little piece of shit. You... Wow, sunk it. Now, I will say this.
Honestly, the
disturbing
golf
trend
game
I've
is starting to look
noticed
really
with
good to me.
recent Yakuza entries is that they never give us action players any of those advanced business building minigames that the turn-based players get. What do you guys think, we're stupid or something? You think we're some kind of fools, you bastards? I'm the goddamn master of minigames. I conquered the one-shot challenge so hard they had me redo the same level over and over so they could marvel at my greatness. And you think I'm too stupid to run a jiggle joint? The audacity. You know, you're the fools. That's what
Hey, running a jiggle joint is harder than it looks. I assume.
I think. Bitch. Speaking of ass, that takes us back around to Ubisoft, but I just gotta tell you about the Coliseum minigame first. Can I tell you about the Coliseum minigame? I've been waiting to tell you about the Coliseum minigame all day. A lot of people think the Coliseum is just some kind of condensed way to enjoy all the pirate parts of the game, but what we're actually trying to figure out here is what mental illness is the strongest in battle. This is like Deadliest Warrior if instead of Spartans versus ninjas, it was sociopaths versus chronic depression, or bipolars versus anime. Yes, Kate, is that you under there, big man? The key to surviving the Coliseum, though, is constant drifting. Enemy shooting at you, drift. You need to shoot at the enemy, drift. Child support payments, drift. Everything in life can be fixed with just a little bit of drifting. And also the best crew that you can possibly get your hands on. Your crew is going to be who boards with you, fights with you, and ideally the better their rank is, the higher their level will be, and the more, you know, blah, 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 that's all nerd shit. The most important thing about your crew is collecting all the buxom broads you can get. Am I right or am I right? Here's a few...
You could have a pirate ship full of pretty ladies. No way that fails.
ways you can do that. First, you can demonstrate your value to the chick that runs the dart throwing game.
I meant to pause on the dartboard. I wanted you guys to see the dartboard. This is a very nice dartboard.
Am I wooing you with my prowess? Are your loins tingling? Are your loins tingling? Join my crew, please. Oh.
Second, you can do the Love Broker side quest, where you assemble a harem for your good buddy, then quintuply cuck him at the end. Or there's
Harems and friends. I'm not sure those two go together for me, but if that's your thing, go for it.
my favorite, handing $5,000 to a busty ninja that works at Taco
She's actually very pretty. I don't like that outfit. Not just because it's revealing, it's also because it's just a nice design.
Bell. How does that get her to join our crew? Well, it's the implication. Now, if you're wondering how you get all the dudes,
A lot of Always Sunny today.
I wouldn't know, brother. I'm going for a Gaddafi's Guard 2.0 look here, and I gotta say, I don't regret it. This
I think
ship's
he's
running
nailing
like a
it.
well-oiled
I gotta say.
machine.
It's going to be an incredible adventure.
I'm sure it will for someone else.
It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. Listen, these beefcakes are all gold ranked. Those winches were all silver and bronze. They weren't qualified for the job. The double DEI hires.
Was that case on? It's our girl. Good for her. Aww. I'm gonna let you guys stare at this. She's phenomenal.
Full DEI hires.
If you don't
and
know
half
who that
my crew
is,
underleveled. If that was a
it's
well-oiled
Keisan
machine,
of
it'd be a
Vishojo.
Delta flight that landed upside down. You know, and in the end of the day, it's not that they didn't do their job. It's just that an oiled-up guy could have done it better. Don't believe me? Well, how about we bet on it? Listen, we'll get back to Ubisoft in a second. Let's bet on it. Because if there's one thing I love more than busting ninjas, it's gambling, baby. My therapist came up to me the other day and told
There we
me I
go.
had a
Now we're
gambling
talking.
problem. You know what I told him?
Gamba.
You want to bet on it? But I don't fuck with all these Japanese card games because those make my brain go all mushy like. I tried playing one hand of that Oicho Cabo shit, and here's how that went down. What the fuck is going on? What the hell is happening? Oh, why are there so many cards? Why did they make me the dealer? How did 3 of them just win? Oh, all our money is gone. No,
Yeah,
Amber, don't
what
leave.
is
What do you
going
mean our
on?
marriage is over? Wow, sunk it. And that's why I stick to American card games, specifically poker. No disrespect to Jack Black, but that's just where I test my luck for the night. See if the gods blessed my landlord with his rent money this
Oh,
month. But as soon as I wanna
blackjack,
make
got
some
it.
real fucking
Okay.
money, it's all about high stakes poker. And I'll tell you how I do it. The first rule of poker is that I always gamble with the house's money, never with my own. And of course, by the house's money, I mean my wife's savings account. Next, open up the official poker rulebook. Good job. Now fold it shut and remember this moment, because that'll be the last time you ever fold again. You don't need to read the rules. Reading is for pussies that don't have a Netflix subscription. The only rule you need to know is raise no matter what. Calling? Come on. I only call my loan shark when I run out of my queen's money. Drizzle, drizzle. 9 times out of 10, bluffing is all you need to beat your opponent. And all bluffing is betting on a lie. And lying to others is easy if you first master lying to yourself. Are you following me here? What I'm saying is this. Knowing the rules is just gonna make lying harder. But if you don't know the rules, you'll think every hand you have is a winning hand. Take this hand, for example.
I mean, that
don't know
might
what
be
the
true.
fuck I'm
I don't
looking at
know.
here. So I raise, then I raise, then I raise, then I raise again. The only thing I don't raise is my kids. Boom, I win 50,000 chips.
And
Every
why would you?
shot
They
might
cost
take
a lot
so
of
hard
money.
it's tipping the table. As for what happens that other 1 time out of 10 where someone doesn't fall for the bluff because he has a full house or a straight or a 1 pair or something, well, that's where we lose everything and kidnap that man in the parking lot later tonight. That's right, I nab his ass
that
and I
poor
start a
guy.
hostage negotiation with the police. When they tell me, if you do anything stupid, our snipers will riddle you with 100 bullets. I raise. I say make it 110 bullets. They don't know who they're talking to. They fold. They go home. They leave me with the hostages. They're too scared of that expert gambler like me. Anyway, just don't overthink this shit. The story of this game, funnily enough, starts the same way the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does. Majima hits his head, forgets his entire past, but where the 2 games separate their paths is that after you hit your head in Kingdom Come, you go,
Chicks? No, I'm into dudes.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's probably grosser because they don't have showers or real baths, but they have pretty ladies to give you a bath. And that probably doesn't help if you're into dudes. That kind of all just fell apart.
Whereas in Pirate Yakuza, Majima decides to become a pirate. Now, if you can believe it, I actually hit my head pretty hard after finishing this game. Therefore, I also don't remember a goddamn thing about this story. So instead, how about this? Whip your cock out. Come on, don't be shy. Let's go head to head, cock to cock. And buddy, when this night ends, you're gonna give me all the cash in your wallet with a big smile on your face, knowing I just fucked you real good on the racetrack, the cock racing racetrack. While all you fools have been playing Avowed, Saints Row, and Suicide Squad, I've been honing in my cock racing skills for the last 3 years. You see that? I'm rich. You see that? I just lost everything. But that's okay, because now I'm gonna go find a champion cock, one that dwarfs all these little micro cocks, and he's gonna win me every single race in this godforsaken game, or he's gonna
He's
make
so
one
thick.
hell of a
He's a
bucket
thick boy.
combo. Listen, I gotta go.
He's
I've
thick
already
boy.
installed all my monstrous memory mods. Remember, I'm always 2 cups ahead.
Y'all get ready, man. Next week is about to be crazy. Oh man.
Oh, the
wait till y'all
Monster
see what
Hunter one
happens
is
next
coming
week,
out.
man.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Thanks to the flock of pimps for bank.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make a lot of people bad. He'll get a lot of comments about what weapon he's using. I've never played Monster Hunter, but it's on the same list as Yakuza. Thanks for joining me, YouTube. Let me know down below what your favorite Yakuza game is, whether or not you played one, and if you haven't, why not? What was it, the time investment? Because that's kind of what's doing it for me. All right, leave a like and sub, or don't. It's Sunday. It's a lazy day. Today, I don't feel like doing anything, and you shouldn't have to either. I don't expect any more out of you than I expect out of myself. Have a good one. Mwah.